I'm not falling for the trap. Peer pressure is the death of us, guys. What people think, caring what people think. Now, I'm going to touch up on a few subjects, a few of my videos. Big shout out to Fume the engineer. I didn't even mean to call him Young Fume, so my bad. I'm dyslexic, guys. Sometimes I just say things and it just comes out. But here's my thing. I see that he replied. And that's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be going back and forth, and I don't want anything to become toxic or negative, because man is trying to promote positivity, but educate the younger generation, educate our culture. Because if we don't educate us, they come in and they take everything, and they monetize and they take everything. And then we're the ones that's always left unfortunate. Like, we're the ones that's always feeling hard done by. Trust me. And a lot of people, they're not happy that man's speaking, educating, giving people insights. You got to understand this. And from early, you got to understand the game, guys. From early, I was giving insights. If you look back, I was giving insights. And there were certain narratives that they tried to push me out. And they did push me out. But I'm back now anyway, man. I'm back. And here's my thing. Everyone has an opinion. And let everyone voice their opinion. If you're in the comments and you have an opinion, you don't like me, or I don't know, you support, man, I appreciate it. Even if you don't like me, I appreciate it, because it's a discussion. But just understand my intentions. My intentions is to come and give independent back to the people, man, and give you lot insights. And make sure you lot have ownership, bruv, because enough is enough, man. There's too much gatekeepers. And we don't even support each other. We don't support each other. I'm not coming on here to reply back to Fumes the engineer and tell him and say that whatever he's saying is not true or whatnot. I'm coming on here to tell you, bro, you are a genius, my brother. You're a genius. And what you built was genius, bruv. $100 million brand. The reason why I say that, you built $100 million brand. And if you compare yourself to Central C's deal structure and your deal structure, you built a whole infrastructure, a whole system, a whole label. You had every drill artist wanting to come onto your platform and make music. Do you know, yeah, when that person speaks to that person, look, it happens in our culture, even with the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers, they're best friends with some people from that side, so it's a conflict of interest to make a link with that side, so that person gets left out, and it is what it is. This is what happens, guys. You get me? There's always alliances. But what you built, my brother, you built something powerful, because everyone jumped on there. And if it was their escape and it helped them get out the hood, and bruv, more for that. And the reason why I say we always cut ourselves short, because it's like, if we're getting investment injections, yeah, we need to think of how we're going to make this model even bigger and bigger and bigger. And what Fumes the engineer built, plugged in, and press play, what you lot built was something of genius. How many plugged-ins have you released? What, 100? I counted two plugged-ins. $1 million. 2. Now, if you're getting advances to pay for people to jump on plugged-ins, what's that going to do for the platform? More and more people just going to jump on it for free. If you got Fredo at the time he's popping, or you got other people, or you paid a pot of paper, you paid them, you pay the 50 bags or whatever. They're jumping in their head, they're saying, look, I'm going to give you a freestyle for 50 bags. This makes sense. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to go tap into different regions or different parts of the world, and you go into America, you push the plugged in. What's that freestyle platform in America? We got a few drill artists that's been jumping on there, on the platforms. The one with Central C and Drake, that one. Bruv, That's why we need to understand. And sometimes we just don't have the right education outside. We don't have the right support system. And we think that the image is the drip. But in the long run, I promise you guys, I promise you, there's a lot of artists or there's a lot of people that has been in a position with money that they're feeling depressed because they didn't manage their money right, or they didn't put their money in the right areas. I spoke to an artist in my community. I do weekly, every other week I do webinars in my community, yeah? Cool. I spoke to an artist. He joined the community. He found it. He's from America. You get me? And obviously we got people from Australia, but mostly we got UK people. So the artist is from America, and he's like, look, I don't know what you lot do over there, but where we will build up our credit, get a loan, and then build passive income, and then start funding our music that way and paying off our loan or whatnot. And in my head, it scratched, the penny dropped, and he's like, oh, vending machines and this, that. And obviously a brother came to my house from Australia, you get me? And he's got about 300 vending machines, mashallah. And he's doing amazing in Australia, doing some big money, yeah? And the penny dropped, and I thought, bro, we get a record deal or a distribution deal, and we buy an RM. And then we post it online, and it's like, yo, yeah, my man's that guy. But we don't own no properties. We don't own no properties like that. Like, there's not even a picture like, boom, or mommy, I bought a property, or there's not many of them, guys. But we got the RM. We got the protect. We got the chain. Now all the jewelry people's been called out. There's a lot of lab diamonds. So it's like, what is real? Something that you paid for 50 bags, it's worth 3. Lab diamonds and this, that. But trust me, man. The game is done. Like the way how people view the game is done. And man has to answer. Like, what are we doing this for? Bro, I say to man, yeah, there's around 7 millionaires in UK rap. Like, what, do you think I'm just saying it, bro? Like, I'm looking at information. I'm looking at people that's been signed. This, because not many artists has been signed for £1 million, you know, guys. Not many artists has been signed for £1 million. And if they have, it would be like, 4 albums, 300K each for 4 to 5 year term, and they never reach their term. You get me? And then it's madness. What do you think? Where do you think your VAT's getting paid? Certain times when you're even signing that, the first album, you haven't even signed up for VAT because that's your first big chunk of income, potentially. Then what? You have to give your management a percentage. So when I'm saying this, bro, I'm telling you, what did Dave say? Dave said in one of the songs, I think it was Titanium or whatever song it was. Go listen to it, bro. So everyone's chatting, you get me? Everyone's gone through mills, but who's still got $1 million? And I'm not saying it to put down no artists. I'm saying, yeah, that our industry is lost. We look at all these areas and think that the jewels and the drip and that is where we need to be. We need structure. We need infrastructure. We need to move as a force. Bro, Central C dropped his album. He dropped his album, guys. He jumped on Platboy Max's stream, yeah, from America. Now he's trying to focus on American. He's getting great numbers from early. If you listen to the information that they was doing and what their come up was, they didn't focus too much on UK features. They tapped outside, they tapped into Europe, and they done their collaboration with Trapstore, and amazing work. But check this, guys, yeah? Why didn't he jump on no other podcasters in the UK? Is it because we tear him down or we're not supporting? Bro, like, I'll be honest with you, like there needs to be more structure. Like, there's too much gatekeeping, bro. Like, reason why I say there needs to be more structures. We got the Winners Talking podcast. We got RTM podcast. We got Chucky's podcast. We got Spill the Juice. There's many podcasts, bro, Why ain't we working together, bruv? Like, why ain't our clothing brand sponsoring our podcasters? Why ain't we doing the promo runs within each other? Why ain't we showing the world that what the UK can do? You get me? But then we get offended, bro, about when Drake posted something about Drake and the Mandem. We get offended by that. Oh, guys, respect yourself more. Big shout out to Kenny Allstar. But when Kenny Allstar is doing the wireless, and guess what? Are we getting offended by that? Bro, come on, man. Like, bro, like, we're always looking at the negative, bro. But there's no support. But then the gatekeepers, they just want to gatekeep, bro. The one thing that I saw that was amazing, bro. Amazing, is the DJ guy that does the people do the freestyles outside King's Cross or Brixton or whatnot. But why did that really start connecting? Because he's been doing that, guys. He's been doing it on TikTok Live. He's been doing it. Man, seen him on the lives. Because our culture came together. Now, you got to big up Chip, what he's doing, bro, for Grime. What is he doing? He's got the culture. Everyone come together. Don't ever, in your life, downplay what he's doing, bro. Like, go and give him his flowers, bro. No matter, listen, he has his own traumas that he has separately, and hopefully him and Stormzy can sort that out, bruv. But give the guy his flowers, bruv. He's been in the game for a long, bruv. And that's my thing. I look at this thing and I look at it and I'm like, bro, like, this is why I give so much information and so much insights, yeah? So when the younger generation are on your come up, because right now it's the content creations bag, it's the streams, it's the Jave Avalanche home, he's found his lane. You get me? Keep on going, bro. Keep on going, bro. You get me? Man needs to champion that, blood. But, bro, man needs to know our worth, bro. Stop selling us for less, bro. Because that's what's happening, bro. Because if we was in America and Fume the engineer had that infrastructure, I promise you, bro, you would see signings of $100 million. But here, they're coming to us, knocking on our doors, knowing that, oh yeah, boom, 1.5 or 2 mil, or boom, to do that. And then what we're doing with the money is crazy, bruv. Crazy. You're going to go to the bank, yeah? You're going to go to the bank, get a better deal. I'm borrowing 100K and you're going to spend 50K on an AP. Bruv, make it make sense, blood. Make it make sense. I'm tapping, I'm inside, I'm looking at the comments and this, that, and bro, everyone speak their truth, bro. Speak their truth. Speak it, bro. If you don't agree with what man's saying, then you don't agree. But no one's not giving you this information, bro. There's no one giving you this information. And every single time, we always fall short as a culture. We fall short, fam. Period, bro. We fall short. This is what happened. That's what happened. Bro, record labels are amazing. They have an engine behind them. Get your deal structure correct, and then you won't have no arguments. But at the same time, know what you're doing, bro. Because if you ain't watched Young T and Bugsy and their interview, go watch it, bro. You get me? Go watch it, bro. The brothers flipping, Young T's flipping, produce I Caramba, bro. You think he's getting credited? You think he's got credited for many of them, bro? Or the small advance that they got paid? Do you think that, where's their recoup, bro? What's happening, bro? They don't want to speak because they're music artists and they don't want to be blackballed. Bro, no label can pay me for anything, bro. I don't want your money. You get me? I don't want your money, bro. I don't want it, bro. I don't need your money. But culture is everything to me. And it's always been everything to me. That's why I've always built things with the right intentions. But sometimes when narratives get pushed out or little clippets, people can see it and look at it as a negative. They could look at it as a negative. Oh yeah, my man, boom, 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 boom. No more. It's not happening anymore, bro. That's why in my head I'm saying, look, I'm going to post 365 videos, one video every single day, and I want you lot kind of to see the day in the life and what it takes to build a personal brand and what it takes to get to where you need to get to, bro. Everyone's procrastinating. Everyone's scared to put out content. Everyone's scared what people think, bro. No one cares. Bro, that's my motto, bro. For many years, no one actually cares, bro. Because when it's all said and done, no one cares, bro. Guess what, bro? Last week, Dig that got found guilty, bro. He's looking at 25 to 30 years. Is anyone speaking about it now? No one don't care, bro. People post, bro. You see one post on their story, you're saying RIP. The next post, you're throwing a throwback of you partying. No one cares, blood. No one cares, blood. And I'm being so real, so get up and make it happen, bro. Make it happen. And yes, you're going to learn a lot of lessons, bro, but you're going to learn, bro. You're going to learn. You're going to educate yourself. There's ChatGPT, bro. Do you know what you can do with that, bro? Do you know how you can structure things? Bro, come on, man. Wake up, bro. 2025, bro. Wake up. The world's changing. The world has changed. Everyone's posting their Spotify listeners or whatnot, bro. Everyone posts your revenue from Spotify. Because 2,500 streams is $10, bro. I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you, my people.